Hey, StevenPaul here. Recently, I came across a really fun new sports betting platform called Jock MKT. Jock MKT is basically a stock market for sports. I've played a handful of times since the NBA returned. To start, I put $20 into my account to cover the $2 entry fee, and I've been able to add $180 in winnings so far. For tonight, I'm entering this contest with a $2 entry fee that pays out a total of $500 in prizes. Okay, let's talk about their IPO stage. IPO stands for Initial Player Offering. On this day, I have from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to enter the contest and bid on players in the IPO. Let me show you how it works. Every user that enters the contest receives 250 chips to spend on players. You'll always get the best value during the IPO stage. Okay, keep in mind I recorded this screen as it happened, but I'm doing this voiceover shortly after the Sixers got swept by the Celtics. This was the first night of the NBA playoffs, and I was high on Joel Embiid. I thought Joel would end up with the most fantasy points for the night, or at least the second most. The top player pays out 25 chips per share, and the second pays out 20. So I bid a max of 14 chips. This IPO stage is auction style, similar to eBay. So I just need to be more than the second highest bid. I'm going to try to buy 9 shares of Joel. I was also bullish on Luka Doncic. Check out some of the nights that he had in the bubble. He's had 2 nights where he scored over 70 fantasy points, which is insane. Let's do 12 chips for him, which means if he has the 5th best night in the NBA, I'll break even. Let's go and try and get 8 shares. Alright, so keep in mind, I'm doing this voiceover after the Sixers got swept, so hindsight is 20/20. I thought at the time Al Horford would perform well against his old team, and if you look here, he was scoring 40 fantasy points back in March when Ben Simmons was also out. So I bid 6.5 chips, a break even of 9th place for the night, and I did 3 shares. Alright, so I'm bidding to get Joel, Luka, and Al in the IPO. Then 6 p.m. hits, the IPO closes, and they issue shares to the top bidders. I got what I wanted and then some. I'm instantly showing a profit for each player. And here's what happened. Even though I bid 14 chips for Joel, I actually won the shares at 8.95 each. So if he wins the night at 25 chips per share, I'll see a return of nearly 3 times my initial investment. Let's check on Luka. I bid 12 chips. I got them for 9.78. It's tremendous. Since I got them for less than my bids, I now have more unused chips. I can let them sit and they get added to my total at the end of the night, or I can reinvest them. Since the Clippers are playing, it would be fun to have some stocks in Kawhi and Paul George. But now since the IPO is over, I have to buy their stocks from the open market. Someone is offering Kawhi for about 13 chips, so my break even would be 4th place for him. Let's do 2 shares of Kawhi and 2 of Paul George at slightly more than 12. Alright, here's my roster for now. But if I don't like them, I can sell anytime. Alright, let's fast forward to the Sixers and Celtics game being underway around the end of the first quarter. And I immediately saw that I made a mistake with Al Horford. The Sixers are struggling, and Al's a big reason why. I decided to dump him before it's too late. I notice Alec Burks is playing a big role for the Sixers, so I'll use some chips to buy some Burks stocks during the game. Someone is asking 3.52. It's a little rich for him, but I'll give him a shot. Alright, that's all the trading I'll do this time around, but I could do more if I wanted. Alright, let's skip to the end of the night and find out how each guy did. So Luka won the night, and for every share, I get 25 chips. Kawhi was 2nd, Joel was 4th. Because I paid so little for Joel and Luka in the IPO stage, they got me really good return. But Paul George did not, and I lost value there. Alec Burks was a break-even, and let's see how well Al did. No surprise, he finished 17th and paid out 2.5 per share. Remember, I sold him for 2.99. Not only did I improve my position, but I would have also hurt someone else who acquired Al that I'm competing against. Let's check final standings. Not my best night, but I finished 17th out of 43 users for a $5 payout. Jock MKT is an absolute blast, buying and selling players while I watch the games live on TV. Winning some real money, looking forward to getting that top spot in the future. and adding to my total. But for tonight, I'll take my $5 and looking forward to having more fun next time.